Okay, King-Ohger episode 39. The subs dropped early on a Sunday for me, which was kind of unexpected because usually the subs have been coming on the Monday, the day after, while I'm at work or while I'm sleeping. So I wasn't expecting to watch King-Ohger on a Sunday. So thumbs up to the subtitle people, you did a good job. So, episode 39 of King-Ohger, this was taking back Yanma's kingdom, and we also saw the debut of the sort of power-up, the special mode that the King-Ohgers get, called the Flashing Fangs, I believe the name translates to. And this was a power-up, something that we've seen a little bit before in King-Ohger. We saw it once when Gira went up against Defnarok a couple of 30 episodes ago. And then we've also seen it in the opening where we see an extension of their shoe gods come out of their body. And this is exactly what we see with this brand new power-up, where we see their shoe gods being an extension of their body and they're able to use certain parts of the shoe gods in battle. And we get some pretty cool fight scenes in this episode. But not only that, this episode being episode 39, we've probably got 10, 11 episodes left of King-Ohger. We are definitely creeping closer and closer to endgame territory for this Sentai series, which is kind of sad to think about because King-Ohger has been a lot of fun to watch week to week, but I'm also excited about the Boom Ohja stuff that we'll be getting later this month, because there's been sort of leaks and rumors with who's involved and stuff like that. And then we'll probably see the suits within the next couple of weeks, or maybe even this week, you never know. But King-Ohger episode 39, I went on a bit of a tangent there. So this episode was all about taking back Yanma's kingdom. So we got a sequel to that whole episode that we had a while ago where they go back and take back Yanma's kingdom. So Yanma's got this supercomputer that he got in last week's episode, and what he's done is he's made a couple of decoy supercomputers, and the whole goal with the supercomputers is to sort of get them to the main throne room, because once they do, that will activate something. So in this episode, you've got our heroes, you've got our rangers, they're rushing to the throne room and they're battling each one of the jesters, which we get some really cool fight scenes in this episode between the King-Ohgers and the jesters throughout this episode. And like I said, really great fight scene, really great choreographed fight scenes with the rangers in this episode, and not only that, the jesters, but not only that, there's another thing that they sort of tease in this episode where they say that Drug Dag could have destroyed Terra ages ago, but right now he's just playing around. He's sort of playing with his food, he's messing about, and he's having fun with it, with everything going on. So this guy could have crushed the Earth ages ago, but he's just taking his sweet-ass time and just sort of toying with the planet right now. And they sort of do tease that bit of dialogue where he's like, oh, I could crush this planet right now, but I'm going to have fun, yippity-boo. But this episode, like I said, really good fight scenes. You get this fake out moment where you have all the computers destroyed, and then after they're destroyed, you then find out that that was Yanma's plan the whole time to get them all destroyed, so that way his retainer Shirokara can get in Tombo Ohja, can fly up and activate the lightning storm to give all the shoe gods their power up that spreads to our rangers, because one of the things they do tease in this episode, saying that if we activate it, there's a very slim chance it will survive because you get struck by lightning. So this could kill us all in the end if we're not careful. So once the power's activated, we get another really good fight between the Rangers, the ninja guy, Goma Rosalita, and Hillbill Leech. We get some really good fight scenes between them. And the big climactic thing at the end of this episode is that the Rangers get the upper hand in the end, and all the other sort of jesters end up leaving the battle once the Rangers get their power up and they sort of get smacked around. Then they corner Hillbill and she's able to undo the brainwashing, but as there's this moment where Yanma says, hey, if you undo the brainwashing, we'll consider sparing your life. And then after she does the brainwashing, they still concede on killing her, and she's like, that's not very hero-like, and the Rangers give this big speech saying, we're not heroes, we're kings, we've got to get our hands dirty to sort of deal with people like you, which was a really cool speech that they all make, saying, hey, we're going to deal with you, because we're kings, we got to get our hands dirty. It was like a pretty good speech amongst everyone. So when they're about to deliver the final blow to Hillbill, there's this moment where Rosala, Goma, whatever you want to call him, Goma, he does the substitution ninjutsu to help her out, but he ends up switching places with her, and he's the one that gets destroyed in the end. And this is near the end of the episode where we get this big 4D chess playing out scene where Dabowski flashes back, where he has this moment where he's talking to Raculus. He's still talking to Raculus, which is kind of surprising because I thought Raculus was smart enough to sort of catch on to Dabowski two-timing him all these different times. Like, I thought he sort of caught onto the ruse in the end, like before like his big death scene. Maybe he forgot about that part, so that's kind of weird that he's still hanging out with Raculus. Dabowski's still hanging out with Raculus and giving him like sort of hints and ideas, but Dabowski is the one that tells him that he's immune to Hillbill's brainwashing. And then you have this scene where Raculus talks to Hillbill and he says to her by saying, hey, he hypes her up, basically says, hey, it'd be bad if you lose, we don't want to lose you, you're kind of a valuable asset. I'm kind of over exaggerating the words here, but he basically hypes her up and says, hey, it'd be a bad thing if we lost you, so why not prepare a body double? So she likes that idea so much after hearing it from Raculus that she uses her powers on the ninja bug, and that's why we had the whole substitution scene early, because she tells him to sort of take the fall for me, or don't leave me, or something like that. And that's what happens in the end. That's why he did the substitution jutsu in the end of the episode. And you have this scene going on while Raculus is sort of talking to Drug Deg and the other jesters, and the whole reason why he planned the death of one of them is so that he could take his spot, which was kind of weird, because I thought that Raculus was already one of the unofficial jesters in the end. He just sort of took back his kingdom while Gira was gone, and he got the help of Drug Dead in the end. So Raculus is now working under the jesters now, working under the Galacta bugs, which is something I thought he would, like I said, which is something I thought he was already doing, but this already sows the seeds that Raculus is probably doing this so he could betray them and get the power to crush Terra and crush the universe by defeating them. So Raculus is no doubt about doing this to do a big brain play to betray the Galacta bugs in the end and sort of take them out one by causing infighting amongst them, which is probably his big plan in the end of what he wants to do. So Raculus is going to be a big threat moving forward in the end. I'm hoping he doesn't get redeemed with those scans we saw floating around earlier the past couple of weeks. I'm hoping he does not get redeemed. I don't want to see that, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, this was a pretty good episode. We saw their brand new power-up. It's pretty good. It's not a brand new suit. It's just some cool CGI effects that has the Shugots extending out of their body, and got some cool fight scenes out of it. But not only that, we had some cool character moments with Yama in this episode as well, which is something that I really do enjoy. Yama is still one of my favorite Blue Rangers that I've seen within the past couple of years when it comes to Sentai. With all the limited amount of Sentai I've seen, Yanma is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I can't wait to see where the show is going to go next, because next week we hit the 40s of King-Ohger, which is crazy to think about. And judging by next week's episode preview, we're going to have Prince showing back up again. So we're having that Kyoryuger crossover coming back into play once again. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, what did you think of King-Ohger episode 39? Love it, hate it? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. These King-Ohger reviews don't do the best when it comes to views and interactions in the comment section. So hopefully we can change that by getting a lot of people talking in the comment section, and hopefully they made it this far into the video. So with that said, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.